Welcome to Gearhead Country. I'm your host, Ian Rome, and I am here at the Rock the Lot event in beautiful Dresden, Ontario. You might say, where the heck is Dresden? And it's just like, well, drive along the 401 to the west and basically get to London. Don't go up the 402. Just keep on going a little bit further and then head north and you will get to Dresden. This is the country music capital of southwestern Ontario, I would say. So, great little event coming. Is that better? Yep. Great. And I'm here with Owen Riegling.
How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm pumped to be here. I'm feeling good. Sun shining. No complaints.
Excellent. Now, where's home for you?
I'm from Mildmay, Ontario, which is it's north of here, about almost 3 hours away. So we had a bit of a drive this morning, but
3 hours north of here. Mm-hmm. So okay.
On your way up to it's 5 minutes from Walkerton.
Okay.
Yep. Everybody knows Walkerton.
Okay, because I figured if you drove 3 hours from here, you might run into the lake.
Pretty close. Yeah, pretty close. I mean, you kind of come up along the side of the lake there and cut east a little bit, and we're right up there, small town, just like Dresden. Yeah.
Yep. Cool. So you're an Ontario boy.
That's right.
Born and raised.
Yep.
And again, you're playing around a lot. You're definitely got a lot of gigs on the go.
Oh yeah, we've seemed to be kind of running around this summer. It's been a busy summer, but it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. Where else have you been? What's the highlights of your summer thus far?
It's been chaotic. We were last weekend. We had a good run. We were at Boots and Hearts on Thursday night, and then we drove up to Cochrane, Ontario on Saturday.
With Tim Hicks.
Yeah, Tim Hicks on the Thursday there at Boots and Hearts, and Josh Ross, and then we played a show on Saturday night with Nate Holler and Elise Saunders in Cochrane. So yeah, it was a good time.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, we've had Elise on here a couple times in Gearhead Country, and
awesome.
Again, it's good.
She's great.
Yeah, good, good. Now, let's a little bit about you. You're a small town Ontario boy, and with some good sort of country roots.
Yep.
For Ontario. What was the car when you were growing up as a kid? What was the car you remember as the family vehicle growing up?
The family vehicle? My dad had a Ford Taurus. He drove that thing into the ground. He actually had a couple of them. But my family's always been Ford. Yep. My dad drives an F-150. So yeah, I mean, kind of just a bunch of random Ford vehicles, really. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go from that. Was I guess a sedan, not a wagon.
Sedan, yeah.
Yeah, sedan.
Yep.
So economical.
Oh yeah,
car,
gets you from A to B, man. That's what it's all about.
Now when you got to the point where you were driving, which was probably 12 years old where you live, but when you were finally allowed to legally drive, what did you end up stepping into there? Your first vehicle? Yeah,
when I turned 16, I saved up a bunch of summers worth of setting up tents. I used to set up wedding tents for Mildmay Tent Rentals, and I bought a 2003 GMC Sierra. Spent all my money. My mom told me not to do it, but I think it was the best purchase I ever made. I had a lot of fun in that thing.
Yeah. A lot of memories.
A lot of memories. You know what? It wasn't the nicest truck. It was pretty rusty. It was almost falling apart, but it was a lot of fun in high school. That's for sure.
Yeah. What happened to that truck?
I started having a lot of problems with it. Probably I drove it for like 5 years probably, and I got rid of it like 3 years ago now.
I was going to say, because you're only what
I'm 24.
You're 24, so the fact that you haven't really been you really haven't been driving really that long.
Not that long, no, but that thing ended up going to the scrapyard. Yeah, poor thing.
But
it was a sad day.
You got some good memories out of it.
That's right. Yeah, I wish I still had it, but the weather had different plans. It kind of rusted the bottom out of it. But
what are you driving these days then?
I have an Acura actually. It's just a car. Gets me from A to B. It works great. It's reliable. That's the main thing. I went to school in London actually, and I had my truck down there for the first year, and it kind of. I was like, this is a little sketchy, like driving downtown. Like, this thing's gonna break down any day. I need to get something more reliable. So then I went with the new one.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you're in a country music career. You're playing around.
Yep.
All of a sudden, again, you're getting a little bit of money in your pocket. Things start happening. When the money was there, what would you go and buy?
Well, I'm still waiting for the money, but when you
get the money, what?
I'm gonna get Chevy Silverado, 100%. That's all I want.
This is coming from a Ford family guy.
I know, but my dad always drove Ford, but I was GM and Chev. Like, I just like that. I don't know. I feel like the influence in a lot of country songs, I feel like they sing about Chevys.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
So yeah, I'm gonna get a Silverado when I can afford it.
There you go. Yeah, well, again, General Motors, you're looking for your next poster boy and spokesperson.
General Motors, let's go.
Here he is, right here. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. I love it.
Okay, so you're 24 years old, so that kind of limits our parameters. But what would be your favorite TV or movie car?
TV or movie car? That's a great question, actually. I don't know. Like, I need to think about this.
It's funny. It's very generational. Of when you grew up and when you were watching.
Honestly, I'm drawing a blank. I have no idea. I have no clue.
No movie jumping out in your head. Nothing that's sort of like, like again, you're too young for Herbie the Love Bug. You probably never saw the Dukes of Hazzard running on.
I mean, Dukes of Hazzard. I definitely watched that a bunch of times.
You might have saw them on reruns, but that would have been the extent of it.
Yeah.
You're too young for Smokey and the Bandit, but you might appreciate the Trans Am, but not.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad. I can't think of an answer. I have no idea.
That's okay. That we can work with that. What I need you to do though is think about.
I'll do
that.
some. Yes.
And the next time we sit down and chat,
let me think about it here this afternoon, and I'll come find you when I think of something good. Yeah.
Today, I know what it is.
Yeah. I'll come running over to you.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So now, what's you were just telling me? What is your current single you've just released?
We just released last Thursday, actually, a song called Old Dirt Roads. And it's kind of a song about my hometown and where I grew up, the people that I grew up with, and where we used to hang out. I wrote the song at a time when I was in school, living in the city, and kind of just reminiscing on the place that I grew up, Mildmay, Ontario, and just kind of had imagery of the roads we used to ride down, and we used to hang out at this dam, keep our feet in the water, and just I wanted to write a song kind of visualizing that.
Did you write that with solo?
I wrote it by myself. Yeah, I wrote it in my dorm at school, actually.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. Would you mind if I again put that one on Gearhead Country Radio?
Give her, man. I love that.
There you got it. Again, I had a little listen to it earlier today, and yeah, it is worthy of Gearhead Country Radio, right up our line. So we're going to have that one added really, really soon.
Awesome. I love it,
man. Well,
I love it, man.
Like I said, here we are. We're at the Dresden Rock the Lot tonight, and we're going to have a great show. And again,
I'm excited.
All the best. Pleasure to meet you.
So nice to meet you.
For our first interview, but I don't think it'll be our last. So
I hope not, man. You
coming to the CCMAs this year?
I will be there. Yep, I'm there. Right. Yep, we'll see you then.
You're going to do Radio Row Friday morning?
Yep, I'll be there.
Yep.
You'll be there?
We will be too.
Let's go.
Whatever time it starts, probably 6.
It's going to be an early one. It's going to be early.
It usually is.
Yeah. So, it's going to be fun though.
Pleasure, man.
Awesome. So nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Again, this is Gearhead Country, and get your coveralls on and your tools out, and let's get back to more Gearhead Country Radio.
Let's go.